Today is day 2 in Washington, D.C. Here comes one of the mounted police officers.
Vietnam Wall.
This is a statue of the 3 soldiers, and they picked this location to place this statue as to symbolize that these soldiers are overlooking their fallen comrades.
A comfortable ride.
This is the beginning of the Vietnam Memorial Wall. The names start at the very beginning here and extend all the way to the end. There are 58,320 names that are etched into the wall. And this wall was built in 1982 as a memorial to all the service members who lost their lives as a result of the Vietnam War. My dad served in Vietnam for the U.S. Army from July 4th, 1968 to July 4th, 1969. And something interesting I learned that I didn't know before, this wall is made of black granite, but they got the stone from Bangalore, India. A lot of people will come and put a piece of paper over the name of their family member and take a pencil or a piece of charcoal and make a rubbing over the etched name and save it as a keepsake.
You can look up with it.
How we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Any day above ground.
All right.
He said, here you are. I think he's from the south.
So hard getting over the back. I better get my feet.
You want to fill the names?
This is why they put it like this, so people who are blind can read them.
You can scratch the name on paper.
How do you do that?
You just put it over.
You put the paper over and then you just...
It's called engrave. They use...
And hammer? And it's like a finger.
Yeah, remember the things that we did now?
Did they feel like that to you?
Something like that, they use that. They do Okay guys, so we're just getting some street food here.
The hot dogs.
Hot dog!
Spicy hot dog.
Prashant's trying to practice riding the scooter. So we rented these scooters, and this one is through Lyft, and you download their app on your phone, and then you scan the barcode that's on the scooter, and then you put your credit card information in, and then you pay depending on how long you ride for. So I think you pay by the minute.
Let's go.
Alright. These scooters are crazy. We did not know what we were doing. And Aleka hit her mouth on it and busted her lip. So it took some getting used to.
I think we can go, darling. Come on. This way, right? Go, 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 go.
These are all tents that the homeless people stay in. There's a lot of homeless in this area, it seems like. It's nice that they have these tents because the winter is brutal. And I don't know if people donate these tents for the homeless or what. So if you know, please leave me a comment below. And they may just have them themselves. I'm not sure.
Hello. Let's go.
We don't really know where we are here. We're just scootering around the city for a little bit. Prashant's scooter battery died, so he's walking. I think this place is called Constitution Gardens Pond. It's really nice. It has a trail that goes all around the whole pond.
He wants to go swim.
There you go, baby. Hold it.
What if you don't catch me?
Archie will catch you.
Come on. Jump, hurry up. You got it.
Can you just...
I got it.
Auntie, I don't want to jump.
Go, he's got you. It's not far.
Come on.
I don't want to jump. I'm not jumping.
We are now at Tidal Basin. This is a man-made reservoir, and it's lined with the cherry blossom trees. And the trees were a gift from Japan in 1912. So every year they have the National Cherry Blossom Festival to commemorate the gift of the Japanese cherry trees. And this area is one of the most well-known spots for viewing the cherry blossom trees. So there's lots of people that are around. The trees are so pretty. Thousands and thousands of people come every year just to see these cherry blossom trees. And several people have asked me, what is a cherry blossom tree? Especially those in India have asked. So the cherry blossom trees only bloom in the springtime. And after about 2 weeks, their blooms fall off. And just some background information on a cherry blossom tree. It represents the beginning of springtime, and it symbolizes the everlasting cycle of life, death, and rebirth. It marks the arrival of new beginnings, it represents the fleeting nature of life. And so it's a reminder that life is really short and we should not waste it. We are back at the Washington Monument, and we are trying to head back to get back on the subway to get back to the hotel.
Look at the girls out there with their dresses.
Oh yeah. Still waiting.
We are at the food trucks, and they line up on both sides of the street, and it goes all the way down the road. You can buy pretty much any kind of food you want. So they cook the food inside the trucks, and you pick whichever truck you want to go to. And today we got ice cream.
Got some ice cream from the food trucks.
It's so good.
I got chocolate.
Chocolate, and I got chocolate with chocolate dip.
I got vanilla.
Vanilla.
So a couple of people have asked for us to give a better explanation of what we are doing, and I apologize, but while we're in the middle of things, it's hard to talk sometimes. But this is the subway system in Washington, and it is an underground train system, and you can get on and pay to go to different locations in the city.
You got the cards?
The whole process of the subway system is quite nerve-wracking. It's usually very fast-paced. You have to get your own tickets, and then you have to find the correct train to get on and make sure you know where you're going. If you don't know the process, it can be very confusing. This is a double-decker tour bus, so it's 2 levels, so you can jump on those and take a tour around the city.
Mommy, can I have a number?
We don't have a number.
What are those purple flowers called?
Wait.
Okay.
Come on.
Nope.
Okay. No time. I need it. I need. Yep. They are so good. They smell so good.
Prashant said this was a cool bike, so he wanted me to video it.
I want that bike.
And that's our hotel. That's a church on the left.
Oh, walking down.
Hold on, baby.
Oh, down.
Come on, baby.
look at that hand. See
I
that?
know, but
They
there's
are
no one
orange thing?
coming.
That
Yeah.
time you don't go.
We are back at our hotel. This is the Washington Plaza. It's a very nice hotel. And this is a church here on the left, and then this red brick building is another church as well. Aleka loves going through these revolving doors. These look so cool. I've never seen anybody riding any of these before. I don't know how they ride on those. I would break my neck. Hold on.
Here, we go this way.
We're going to get some dinner. We're going to this place here called the Shake Shack. And Aleka's using the GPS on the phone to help us find our place to eat. Yikes! You don't typically hear a lot of honking in the U.S., so when you do, it's quite alarming.
Hey guys, we are back to our hotel room. Laying in our bed after bath and everything, tired, ready to go to sleep after that one day's walking and running around in DC like crazy.
Oh, not me.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm still watching TV.
No, you're not.
I'm watching Nickelodeon.
Easter Sunday morning. It's not much traffic.
Because they're probably shopping in malls, there, and then you can't see the cars.
This is one of the city buses that you can get on to get around in the city. Aleka loves birds, and she has been wanting to catch one so bad so she could pet it.
Okay, come on.
We are getting back on the subway.
Doors open. Step back to allow.
We're on the subway again, and this is one part where it's not underground, and that's because we have to cross over this river.
We're on the bus to Arlington Cemetery. There's the Pentagon.
We just got off the bus, and now we're walking towards Arlington National Cemetery entrance.
Oh no. An ID?
Yeah.
I don't have my ID.
What do you do? Nothing?
So we didn't get to go to Arlington National Cemetery. I didn't bring my ID with me.
She left her ID. We load up our car and she left her ID.
I didn't know we'd have to have an ID to get in. So if you ever come to Arlington, you gotta have your ID. So
We didn't get to go inside.
We're heading back to the hotel, and
Me and Aggie could have gone, but we thought like we'll let her hang out with us. So we walked a little bit, shoot some good videos.
we're gonna head back home.
Bye bye.
Prashant is telling Alega that this man doing the push-ups here is CIA. He could be. Who knows? This is the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, and that's the Washington Monument. And there's lots of trails, like walking trails and biking trails all along this river, and it's so nice and pretty. So we are on our way back home to New York. We have about a 5.5-hour drive, so it's a long way, but the scenery is really pretty. There's a lot of trees blooming, the grass is turning green, so it's a really nice drive. So we're crossing into Pennsylvania, and to get to DC we have to cross through several states. So we go through New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and then into DC. And the drive through Pennsylvania is really pretty too. There's a lot of farmland. There's a farm here, large farm, lots of houses. But it's really pretty. Lots of open land and farming in this area.
So we made it home from Washington, D.C. It was a really long trip, but we had a good time. We're going to have to go back again one day to see everything that we missed this time.
എല്ലാവരും വീഡിയോസ് കാണുക, എന്നിട്ട് അതിന്റെ അഭിപ്രായങ്ങൾ പറയുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, കമന്റ് അടിക്കുക. അപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അതിനകത്ത് എന്തൊക്കെ പോരായ്മകളുണ്ടെന്ന് അറിയാൻ പറ്റും. അതുകണക്ക് നിങ്ങളും എല്ലാവരും നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ഒരു റിലേഷൻഷിപ്പ് ബിൽഡ് ചെയ്യാനും പറ്റും. Thank you so much, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.